Good morning, dear traders. This video will show you when to use relative strength index and when not to use relative strength index. We'll describe briefly the relative strength index indicator, and we'll study more deeply the good use of this indicator, which is not always recommended when there's a trend. Relative strength index is overbought when it's above 70 and oversold when it's below 30. We can say that this indicator depends on the fastness and the fastness of the quote and the level of the quote. If the quote increase fastly and quickly and in a little time, we can see overbought situations. When it decreases strongly and fastly, it's oversold. Above 70, it's not always recommended to sell. When it's below 30, it's not always recommended to buy. For instance, let's study case 1. Let's see the moving average in red. Moving average 50 periods, exponential moving average 50 periods in euro dollar in time frame 1 hour. We can see in case 1 that the slope of the moving average is sloping strongly downwards, and consequently the relative strength index is oversold. It could be a buying opportunity according to the indicator, but no, you should follow the trend. The trend is accounts for 75% of the decisions. So case 1, we can see a strong slope on the moving average moving downwards, so the oversold situation shouldn't be exploited. Even if it's oversold, we don't buy. We follow the trend of the 50 period moving average. In case 2, on the contrary, there is not much trend. The moving average is quite flat, so it's not a good moment to use the trend, but we should use relative strength index. And let's see. The relative strength index is strongly overbought, and we should consequently sell. But however, the trend in the red exponential moving average is very strongly moving upward. The slope is very strong. So let's follow the trend, and we can see that the moving average is a good support for the quote, and there's no real decrease. Following this, a case for a strong downward slope. The relative strength index is oversold, but however the quote continues to go downward because the trend is the major indicator, and shouldn't be oversold situation should be considered when the trend is present. The trend is very strong, so we follow the trend. We don't pay attention to the relative strength index. It's very important. And we can use relative strength index when the slope of the moving average moving average is quite flat. Let's see 22nd September, in between case 2 and case 3. The slope is very strong, downward, and the relative strength index is oversold. It's a normal situation. So as a consequence, we can say the case 3 was the more important thing to watch, and relative strength index should be used only in situations when there's not much trend. For instance, 10 September until 14 September there's not much trend. It's very important to use overbought, oversold indicator. So if you have comments, don't hesitate to put in this video, and please put a like to this video if you appreciate these comments about this indicator, which is frequently badly used. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So I wish you good trades, and see you soon for the next video of relative strength index.